story behind the song, The One Moment. It's a song about those moments in your life when you feel most alive. You know, no matter how wonderful or how terrible your life is, a lot of it is just treading water, you know, and then there's those moments when everything changes and when you feel suddenly everything is happening, and that's not always good. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes it's great, sometimes it's awful, but this is sort of a song about that life is short and it's beautiful and sad that this is also temporary, but that, like, take this one moment. Planning the music video took about a month, 6 weeks maybe. I directed it and I did all the math, and it was mostly math.
One of the crazy things about this video, though, is, like, you know, everyone's individual scenes, for the most part, took about 1.5 seconds or something like that, you know?
Up until the point where the guitars explode, that whole video is 4.2 seconds. Timothy had to lip sync 2 parts in less than a second and a half. So it required a lot of practice on Tim's part.
I watched myself in normal time singing the words, and then I kind of watched what the shape of my mouth, and just kind of did that with my mouth. You know, I just kind of went, I don't know.
You can see in the behind the scenes stuff that to get him used to the timing of it, we'd practice where I would scream whenever there was going to be an explosion, because the biggest fear was that when these explosions going off behind him happened for real, all of the things he had been practicing would go out the window. So I just yell like, "Whoa, paint!" Like I'm screaming at him. And then
Damien's pretty good at, like, fright simulation.
Fright simulation is great.
Yeah.
New band, dog.
Yeah.
We just started a new band,
Fright Simulation.
This video came about because Morton Salt came to us and said, will you make some art with our salt? Which, first of all, is, like, always a great challenge. Also, like, what really convinced us is that they were like, we want around this piece of art to build a campaign celebrating those people who are using their one moment for good. And this is part of their big Walk Her Walk campaign, which is, like, referring to their logo, the girl in the rain. They're like, they're calling on all of us to, you know, follow in her footsteps and step forward. And I you know, especially now, given how fractured our country is, how turned upside down the world seems to so many people right now, the idea of putting your resources behind people who are bringing us together, who are uniting, and who are making the world a better place, we could not be more behind them. We think it's a great campaign. Walk Her Walk. Tonight, we're going to be on Colbert. The plan, if it works, is to do a cold open at the very beginning of the show with him. We're going to do sort of like a mini little OK Go video with him, we hope. You know, it's an idea that you might find in an OK Go.
Yeah.